Weave is a gentleman's lifestyle brand. It started in, I would say, Feb 2016. We actually started taking it seriously, but the idea was birthed in about mid 2015. So currently we make handmade leather ties. So we know obviously the leather ties have been around for quite some time. The Beatles used to rock them, Johnny Cash, and they kind of died out. And I know a lot of people's grandparents also used to have them as well. And yeah, I think the whole kind of idea came, I was invited to a event and I couldn't find a leather tie anywhere. And then I actually decided to have one made. So I went down to Long Street, found a guy that makes leather goods. He made a leather tie. And then at the event, it got a lot of attention. And I think that's where the idea was actually sparked.
I was here working at a design agency, and this is where I met Dirvan. And then one day Dirvan came into the office and he was telling me about the idea of that leather tie that he was searching for. And then we just started doing it ourselves because there was no way to find someone else having those leather ties, especially the ties we have in my mind, because I think our ties are very unique in the way they are shaped and the surface. And then we said, okay, let's just do it. And then we started, so the first ideas were born, and then we had a little break of the whole project. And then I think it was 2 years later, then we started again everything from scratch, and we said, okay, now let's do it properly. And then we started the whole project.
One of the goals where we wanted to launch with a product that not a lot of people are doing. So we tried to launch with something that's a bit unique. I think, we for the future is definitely, we're wanting to obviously create a lifestyle kind of brand. So down to a bit more accessories, things like wallets, maybe belts, even down to jackets and shoes and stuff. So I think we're trying to take it step for step and trying to establish ourselves in the market as well, locally and internationally. And I think, we're definitely wanting to take the whole Weave brand and trying to establish it locally and internationally in the future. It's actually a little bit more like a thought process, than you'd think. A lot of all the way down to the design to actually physically making a unit. It takes up to about an hour and a half per unit. And obviously from buying the leather, tracing it, everything we do is obviously by hand. So we buy the leather, trace the leather, cut the leather, and then we actually split the leather. So obviously we take it down to a certain thickness to be able to actually, make the knot. And then it's, obviously gluing and hammering down until the unit is obviously, to perfection. So it goes through the whole process, but ultimately, obviously, it's made with love. So we don't mind,
The first tie was hectic because we worked on samples. And when we first get it right, I was proud. I smiled all day, and it's like creating your own baby. Each tie I sign. It's created by me alone, as you can see. So I'm proud to put my signature on each and every tie.
By having a company here with a local guy together, it's like giving me the opportunity, giving something back to the people, and becoming, I'm still a foreigner, but at least I'm becoming a little bit part of the whole country and the people, which gives me so much every day when I'm here in Cape Town. And this is such a great feeling because now it's not just personal emotions to the country, it's business and personal at the same time, which just feels amazing for me, and I'm really happy having that opportunity, and it's just great.
Meeting Mr. Maimane was definitely a life-changing, I think, event. I remember trying to reach out to gift him with one of the ties, and then his secretary actually contacted me back and said he wanted to meet with me. I know it was the whole experience. I got to meet him in person, and he's also such an amazing guy and trying to obviously just uplift South Africa and entrepreneurship and everything, and loved the story and kind of the whole journey. And he actually out of his own said that he would like to actually wear the tie while making a live broadcast speech. And it's amazing how kind of someone as influential as Mr. Maimane also really helped elevate the Weave brand. I would like to also tie the knot with more celebrities like him.